Hello, everybody. I'm here. Brandy's here. It's a little sketchy on Brandy's end. These friggin' storms that keep going through places. It's crazy, right? But we can hear her. We can see her. She's having trouble receiving and hearing me and stuff. But we'll see how we go here. Anyhow, who all do we have? We have Emma and Marilyn and Sherry and Catherine and Bethany. Lynn's here and Brenda's here. Karen, Jennifer, Joe, Sean, and Sue are here. Welcome, welcome. So, Brandy's having a crappy weather day in Florida, and I'm having an absolutely gorgeous day here in Michigan. Figures, right?
There we go. At least someone's as gorgeous somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we had a rough extended weekend. So I feel you. I feel you, honestly. But anyhow.
Well, we still have school tomorrow as of right now. So
all right. Okay. All the school, well, not all the schools. The outer lying schools around here didn't have school Monday or Friday, of course. Nobody did anything on Friday. But so they didn't have school Friday, they didn't have school Monday, but I think they're back to school today. Pretty much everybody is. So hello, Marion and Margaret. Jennifer, you read through chapter 18. Yay, Jennifer, that was perfect. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. So here's the funny thing with not having power. We didn't have power for 3 days, 3 full days. We didn't have power. And needless to say, I didn't diamond paint. I didn't really read. I was like, woo. So I was reading like crazy last night and yesterday, and I finished up today. So I got it done. Yeah.
I did all my reading yesterday.
Yeah. I did most of it yesterday. But then I've also been doing other things like cleaning up trees and branches. And then Josh and his girlfriend's kids came over yesterday so they could take showers and do a load of laundry. And yeah, so there hasn't been a lot of extracurricular activities happening in my life. I'll just say that. So.
Well, we kept going in and out of power. It would come on and it would flicker off. Come on and flicker off.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, you're annoying the crap out of me. Stop it.
Yeah. Well, I only did that twice. It went flicked off, came on, flicked off, and it was gone. It was gone. And Brandy's gone. So, maybe she can just be in the chat or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens here because now she's doing the circles of death over here. So, I don't know. Oh, well. Okay, let's try this one. She popped up over here and then she popped up over here. I'm like, okay, which one? It's all right, Brandy. It's okay, right? I mean, we go on. We just go on, right?
My life right now.
No, reading does not well, it does require electricity, Bethany, if you're trying to read at night. And you can't see because it's dark. So sometimes it does require electricity. Anyhow. Oh goodness. So we're getting to the end of this book. We're getting to the good parts. We're getting to the good stuff, right? Getting to the good stuff. We're checking off. We're checking off the daddies. Not that daddy. Not that daddy. Oh, guess who your daddy is, though? We might know who your daddy is. Could just your daddy is a
We might. Sperm donor.
Yep, a sperm donor. Yeah. So
Yep.
Daddy
Here we thought it was some wild romance, and it was just
no.
in a tube.
Yep. Yep. Yes, yes. Well, she knows who it was, right? She picked him out by,
Yeah, but she still wasn't able to tell. She didn't tell Grandma in time before
well,
she flickered out.
well, true, but she knows. So she knows she's got to come back, right? She's got to come back and fill in the missing blanks. The missing blanks. Get it? Blanks. Never mind. You missed my joke, huh? Anybody get my joke? Oh boy.
Oh crap!
Oh crap.
Yeah, my thing. I tried to. I'm glad she figured out about the tea, though. That it was the tea that gave her the. So she's just like, I'm gonna get to see Julie.
Yep. Yep. And so they have gone further in their relationship. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you for understanding my joke. So yeah, they've gotten a little further along in their relationship, and she knows about the red cube now. You know, the red cube.
Yep. Now she knows what that cube is.
Mm-hmm.
I expected the letter to be, I don't know, something a little bit more, but I get it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how they decided they were going to live their lives, and those are rules that they were going to live by. So Grandma needs to understand those. Bless you. You know,
Sorry.
Grandma needs to understand these are the things that we agreed to do in our lives, and this is how we wanted to live our lives, and Grandma needs to understand that. And Julie's telling her that too. Mom, listen, you gotta come around here, you know. You got to come around a little bit. But I think the sheriff was awfully nice. The sheriff was awfully nice and very helpful. You know, talked to her, and
Yeah, but he also knew that there was no yearbook
yeah,
crud stuff story. He got them. He's like, you try to find your dad.
yeah. But
Caught me at.
he was nice about it, and he's there to help her out if she needs anything, and not just run into Grandma to rat her out like she thought he might do. He's not going to do that. So that was cool. I like that part. Yeah. So she's got to drink some more tea. She's got to drink a little more tea to get the rest of the story. She's got to get the rest of the info. But then Kristen.
She's trying to hold on to some of it, but she's gonna have to figure something out because she doesn't know the name of the person that she needs to. Because she's gonna do what Julia couldn't seem to do.
Right. What was I going to say? But even if Grandma Ellen figures it out, Kristen still doesn't know unless Grandma comes forth and is a good seed here, good bird there, and lets Kristen know, right? I was just saying, Brandy, that if Grandma Ellen figures it out, then she's got to be the decent person and then let Kristen know, because Kristen's not going to know. Kristen's still out here chasing these other guys that could be. So Grandma's going to have to be the big person and say, listen, I know you want to know who your dad is. And I figured it out. I know who your dad is. So, yeah.
But I think now she's kind of willing to, especially since she said, you could lose her. And she's like, yeah, which is that's a change. That's a turning point.
Yeah. Who do you think it is, Jennifer? What's your guess? Who do you think the daddy is? What's your guess? Yeah, I think Ellen, the more Ellen talks to Julie, the more she's coming around to realize that she's got to do things a little differently with Kristen. She's got to let Kristen, first of all,
Yep.
she's got to let Kristen make decisions and choices. That was part of the rules to live by thing, right? To make their own decisions about things. And, you know, if it's the wrong choice, it's the wrong choice. And I learn from it. You know, that's how life is. You learn from your mistakes and your choices and whatever, you know? So grandma's got to
Your
just,
choices help make you who you are.
sure, grandma's got to let her kind of do that. Let her test those waters and, see how it goes. So, yep. Yes, trust and respect, Margaret. That was it. Trust and respect. Yep. 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 Dylan, that's working at the shop. Yep. Dylan mentioned Ava. Wait, his name, Dylan. Oh, Dylan.
The one that's in love with Ava? Boy, that would be something.
Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Tammy.
Because if things keep progressing, then Ava and Dylan get together, and if Dylan is Kristen's biological father, then Ava could be like her stepmama one day.
Well, there you go. Yeah, Ellen has said she might have to change her plan and stay there. Ellen is kind of coming around that she might have to let Kristen find her dad, stay in this town, and Ellen might have to stay there as well. That might be a possibility. Yeah. So we'll see, right?
Yep.
We shall see.
That was a surprise for me that she kind of went on that path. I was like, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, Lynn, for not telling. I mean, if Lynn didn't know the answer, I would let her guess, but hers would not be a guess. If I asked Jennifer to guess, Jennifer can make a guess, and I know she doesn't really know. There's a little difference there, right? A little difference there. Yes, she is changing her mind about things. She has to, she's got to come around. She's got to come around. And I think she's slowly, the more she talks to Julie, her daughter, I think the more she comes around to realize she's got to do some things differently. Sean thinks it's Dylan too. Well, we'll see. We shall see.
It'd be
So,
nice.
so then we've got poor Ava. Poor Ava. Oh my gosh, poor Ava. She broke a rule, right?
Everybody has gone on a witch hunt against Ava.
Yeah,
Bye,
yeah,
Ava. You're canceled.
yep. And she wasn't supposed to use any of her powers on family members, and she did. But it looks like Mr. Sheriff dude is kind of like he's going to be a little more forgiving. He's like, yeah, I know you're not an evil person, and I know that this tea didn't make me love Sarah. I loved Sarah a long time ago, and I've had this thing for her since I was 7. So the tea had nothing to do with it. Yeah, she doesn't want to lose her. You're right. Doesn't want to lose her like she did her daughter. You're right. She's got a second chance. She's got a second chance with a family member. Yeah. Yeah. Now he's going to ask her out. Yeah, he's going to ask her out, right? He's going to ask Sarah out. Sheriff. What's the sheriff's name? I get them all confused. Blake is the sheriff. The sheriff's going to ask Sarah out. Yes. He's going to act on his love that he's had for so long for her. So he's going to ask her out and went to Ava. She's like, I give up. Brandy gives up on the internet. I know. So he actually went and asked Ava some advice or, helpful hints or whatnot. Yes. So there's that. So he's going to ask Sarah out on a date. We'll see how that goes. Then we got Dylan, who's got feelings for Joe. The weather for Brandy's crappy. That's why she's not going to try to get back on again because her internet keeps kicking her off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on where she lives. I think it's just like rain and stuff, but I'm not positive. Anyhow, yeah. Oh boy. So, um, you're in a lull. A lull. Yeah. So we got a little bit of this book to finish up. I'm thinking we're gonna see Julie again because Julie still has some key information that she needs to share. So I don't know. I just think Julie's gonna come back again. That's my guess, and give us some more info. And Julie has been very influential in bringing Ellen around. Bringing her around to the possibilities of doing things differently, at least doing things differently. So, yep. Anybody else have any input? Any input? Any input? Any input? Those are my thoughts. I don't have any more thoughts, people. You got thoughts? Yep. Ellen's going to drink some more tea. She's got to drink more tea, right? She doesn't have a whole lot of it left, though, but so, yeah, Sue can't have input because Sue knows all the answers. So, yeah, Sue and Lynn can't really say much. And nope, they can't. Anyhow, I'm interested to see how it all ends. It's getting to the end here. It's getting pretty good. We don't have that much to read yet. So we're going to finish it this week, clearly. It is kind of pretty cut and dried this week. You're right, Sean. You're right. We learned things. Oh, Helen finished it too. Oh, goodness. I'm lucky I got the assigned part read this week, honestly. Yeah, because it was a little bit more than we normally read. I think Ellen's going to stay and everything's going to be healed between Ava and Sarah. I think when Sarah goes on a date with Blake and they hit it off, Sarah's still going to be all, blah, 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 I can't talk. I'm going to be tongue-tied. I'm going to say things weird. But I think he already knows that. He's going to expect that and move past it and not hold it against her. I think they'll get it together. When they get it together, then the whole tea thing is going to be a non-issue, just a non-issue, right? Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Catherine, for just reading the assignment. Thank you. So I think that will take care of itself. And they will realize, both of them are going to realize that they have had feelings for each other for a long time, even before there was ever any tea involved, right? Yeah. And then somehow it's got to get back around that the tea is good. The tea can still be good. And people have to trust Ava again to make these teas for people. Yeah. Sarah and Blake. It's Blake, isn't it? Sarah and Blake. Isn't he the sheriff? They're going to kiss. Oh, and the spell will be broken. Okay, well, the old tea will just be a thing of the past. You finished 10 minutes before the live. Marilyn finished it too, you guys. Oh, goodness gracious, you guys. Oh, boy. Well, that's what we got for you. So we have to pick another book to start after this one. Now, I think that we have determined that we're going to read some sort of a spicy romance, right? Spicy romance. I was looking at my bookshelf just before we went live, and I found a couple of things. Yeah, a couple of things that I think would be really good. I think they'd be really good. I've written down a couple. Let me see. Red, yay! Jennifer's like, yay! Spicy romance. Oh, Ellen's going to have a fit in front of everybody, trying to get Julie's tea, and then everybody will be like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we are, Margaret. You're right. We are reading book 3 next. I was ready for the spicy romance one, but we're reading book 3. I forgot. I just ordered it. The other day, yesterday. I forgot. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, well, that gives me more time to research some really good spicy romances. My last book haul had a couple good spicy ones in it. I'm pretty sure they're spicy. Let's see. Elle Kennedy, I know she's spicy. Catherine Center, I got one of hers. I think she's kind of spicy. The Addicted to Calloway series, man. I know that. Okay, you want it all? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a different kind of homework assignment. Besides finishing this book, okay, I'm going to give you another homework assignment. Go look at Addicted Calloway. It's a whole series. And I'm not saying we're going to read the whole series, but it's a whole series. And it's spicy. It's romance. It's addictions. It's all kinds of stuff. Just go read some synopsis from some of those books and see what you think. I'm really intrigued by them. I'm really, really intrigued by them. And if it's not that one, I don't know. We'll come up with something else. I got a couple other ideas, but I did forget. We already are doing book 3 of this series. I forgot. I know. No, Brandy, I can still get my spicy addiction elsewhere. Although not on the other 2 books that I'm reading currently, because one of them is a novella from Dove Pond, which is just about to wrap up. So then I'll be able to listen to something different. Maybe I'll get some spice in that one. And I'm reading another book, which is about 4 widows that are trying to go out in the world, and they've all had to write down one thing that they would like a wish, something they'd like to accomplish or do. So they're all setting out to help each other accomplish that one thing. So anyhow, right, Jennifer. Jennifer's like, maybe we can just sneak in that spicy one and then go to book 3. Yeah. It's called Addicted to You. Addicted to You is the name of that book, and it's part of the it's called the Addicted Calloway series. I don't know. It's got like 2 names, Sherry. Hang on, I'll go get it. Hang on. Let me get it. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk. Let's see. Let's see. I'm grabbing a couple things here. Hang on. All right. These are just authors that I know write some spicy romance, but the Addicted to Calloway series is much deeper than that. So it says 2 best friends, liars, lovers, addicts, one epic love story. Okay, so it is Krista and Becca Ritchie are the authors. All right. No one would suspect shy Lily Calloway's biggest secret. While everyone is dancing at college bars, Lily stays in the bathroom to get laid. In the bathroom at the bar. To get laid. Her compulsion leads her to one-night stands, steamy hookups, and events she shamefully regrets. The only person who knows her secret happens to have one of his own. Lauren Hale's best friend is his bottle of bourbon. Lily comes a close second. For 3 years, they've pretended to be in a real relationship, hiding their addictions from their families. They have mastered the art of concealing their flasks and random guys who filter in and out of their apartment. But as they sink beneath the weight of their addictions, they cling harder to their destructive relationship and wonder if a life together for real, because they're fake dating, right? Just to make it look good. But if they had a relationship for real, is better than a lie. Strangers and family begin to infiltrate their guarded lives, and with new challenges, they realize they may not be addicted to just alcohol and sex. Their real vice just might be each other, right? Yeah. I mean, they sound super good. I have heard nothing but awesome, awesome things. It's not an easy book to read because there's a lot of addiction stuff going on in it, a lot of deep feelings and stuff like that. But it's just intense, and so that's an idea. Anyhow, Lynn, it's right there. Krista and Becca Ritchie. And these books, there's quite a few in the series. If you wanted to continue them on your own, there's quite a few. But here's another one. Elle Kennedy writes some hot romances, right? And this one's called The Chase. So she's a really good romance writer as well. And I mean, a good romance is a romance that has angst and it has issues and they have problems and, that kind of stuff. So that's what these are all kind of like. It says, everyone says opposites attract and they must be right because there is no logical reason why I am so drawn to Colin. I don't usually go for tattoo covered, video gaming, hockey playing nerd jocks who think that I'm flighty and superficial. His narrow view of me is the first strike against him. It doesn't help that he is buddy-buddy with my brother. So this is brother's best friend romance. And that his best friend has a crush on me and that I just moved in with them. So she's going to live with both of them. Oh, did I not mention that we're roommates, right? I suppose it doesn't matter. Fitzy has made it clear he's not interested in me, even though the sparks between us are liable to burn the house down. I'm not the kind of girl who chases after a man, though, and I'm not about to start. I got my hands full dealing with a new school, a sleazy professor, and an uncertain future. So if my sexy, brooding roommate wises up and realizes what he's missing, that didn't make sense. So if my sexy, brooding roomie wises up and realizes what he's missing, then it's a whole nother sentence. He knows where to find me. Okay. They are very adult. They are, Sean. They are very adult romance. They are not they're not YA. They're very adult and cover a lot of adultish topics. Adultish. You like that? Adultish topics. So anyhow, do a little research. The couple others that I wrote down were Take a Hint, Dani Brown. She writes a lot of things that have lots of different representations of things like mental issues of different types and things like that. And Book Lovers, we've already done some Emily Henry, but Book Lovers is getting like crazy, crazy reviews. Crazy, crazy reviews, right? Sorry, Brandy. But I mean, they also tackle topics. They're not just hot romances. They have a lot of topics in them and issues to deal with. So, as Sean said, they're very adult romances with real adult issues going on. So there you go. So finish up the book this week. We'll finish talking about it. And by next week, have some ideas what we're going to, well, no, I'm wrong. I'll keep wanting to jump right into it. I keep wanting to jump into it. I can't. Never mind. We'll go into book 3 of Dove Pond. Not that I don't like them. I like them. I'm just ready. I'm ready for something different. That's what it is. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock out some more adult stuff. All right. Okay, guys, I guess I will let you go. And your assignments. Do some research. You got a while to do that, but just start thinking about it and finish this book, and we'll get started with the next one. Yes, depth, Margaret, some depth. Yeah, that's what we like. Okay, Brandy, stay safe over there in Florida. Dodge those winds and raindrops, and we're just going to continue our cleanup over here. So that's what we're doing. So anyhow, have a good night, everybody. And I'm going to go see what Mr. Dipple's making for dinner. It's his turn. I've been making dinner every day. Okay. All right. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.